Stage 15 will provide the punchers with another opportunity to get away on a rolling 181.5 kilometre ride from Millau to Carcassonne. The Category 1 Pic du Nord makes its first Tour appearance, with the summit coming around 40k from the finish line. There are bound to be attacks on the sweeping descent towards Carcassonne. The riders will then enjoy a rest day on Monday before tackling the decisive third week. Well, the Millau Viaduct providing a stunning backdrop for the day's early action. At 343 metres, it's even taller than the Eiffel Tower. A frantic start to the stage as several riders tried to get away, but they were just a bit too high in the GC and quickly shut down by the peloton. Took almost 40k for a proper break to form. Peter Sagan himself leading the charge and taking a group of 30 riders off the front. On the day's second climb, local rider Lilian Calmejean decided to go it alone, and he quickly opened up a 1 minute gap over the break, coming over the summit alone. The 25-year-old, who soloed to victory on stage 8 last year, was soon reeled in again. But his Direct Energy team would be on the move soon, as they have been pretty much every day of this Tour de France. The peloton just letting the gap swell out to around 10 minutes with 70k to go. Calmejean's teammate Fabien Grelier the next man to try his luck, and he was soon joined by another Frenchman, Julien Bernard, as they headed towards the day's big climb, the Pic du Nord. 12.3 kilometres at 6.3%, an ideal hunting ground for strong climbers. For example, Rafał Majka, winner of the polka dot jersey in 2014 and 16. He soon overhauled the front men and crested the summit with around 30 seconds on two chasers, Bauke Mollema and Magnus Cort Nielsen. Dan Martin, meanwhile, looking to recover a bit of time in the GC. He was around 7 minutes off the pace. But despite opening a gap of 1 minute 30, the Irishman was eventually caught as well, along with Sagan. 7 riders in pursuit of Majka on the descent into Carcassonne. 3 teams with at least 2 riders present, Bahrain Merida, Trek and Astana, looking to make it 2 wins in 2 days. He caught up with the pole 14k from the finish line. And in the end, it was a 3-horse race between Mollema, Cort Nielsen and Jon Izagirre. The other riders just easing off on the approach to Carcassonne. Into the final few kilometres, and on paper Cort Nielsen was the strongest. That proved to be the case as he held off Izagirre and Mollema in the final, coming through to claim his very first Tour de France stage win. Well, just like his teammate Omar Fraile yesterday, Cort becomes a stage winner on the Tour on his debut. The 25-year-old Dane adding to 2 stage wins at the Vuelta back in 2016. Astana doubling up meanwhile, this their second victory in as many days.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's what I've been dreaming of even before I started riding a bike. It's my first year here at the Tour, and yeah, I'm so happy to take a victory, and I have to thank my team a lot for giving me this chance and really believing in me, and especially also Michael in the final.
So Nielsen coming in just ahead of Izagirre, settling for another second place after losing out to Alaphilippe in the Alps. Valgren coming in 4th after doing all that hard work for the Dane. Another day in yellow for Geraint Thomas, no changes in the GC. The shake-up there will come in the Pyrenees. After Monday's rest day in Carcassonne, the riders will be heading back to the mountains on Tuesday as the Tour arrives in the Pyrenees. The day's major climbs, the Col de Porte d'Aspet, the Col de Monte and the Col de Portillon, will all come in the final third of a 218-kilometre run to Bagnères de Luchon. It was there in 2016 that Chris Froome stunned the field with a daredevil descent off the Col de Peyresourde.